Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the lives of some of the most famous faces who had it all but somehow lost it all. Yes, you heard that right. We're counting down the top 5 dumbest celebs who went completely broke. Make sure to stick around till the end. You won't believe who made it to number 1. But before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Let's get started. Number 5. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan, once a household name and a promising star in Hollywood, saw her career and finances spiral out of control in a cautionary tale of fame gone wrong. Known for her roles in hit movies like Mean Girls and The Parent Trap, Lindsay's early success brought her millions. However, her financial downfall began as her off-screen life started to overshadow her acting career. Frequent run-ins with the law, including deuce and probation violations, combined with stints in rehab, began to erode her reputation and her bank account. By the time she reached her mid-20s, Lindsay was struggling to find steady work, and her once lucrative career was in tatters. Despite earning millions during her peak, Lindsay's spending habits and legal troubles quickly drained her resources. She was known for her extravagant lifestyle, which included renting luxurious homes, expensive cars, and lavish parties. The constant media scrutiny and her inability to stay out of trouble only exacerbated her financial woes. Legal fees, court fines, and rehab costs mounted, leading to a significant financial burden. At one point, reports emerged that Lindsay was so broke she had to borrow money from friends just to pay her rent. Her attempts to revive her career with reality TV shows and lower-budget films were not enough to offset her debts. Lohan's story is a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the importance of financial management even for those at the top of their game. Her journey from a beloved child star to a troubled young adult underscores the pressures and pitfalls of Hollywood. Number 4. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, an Academy Award-winning actor known for his intense performances and eclectic film choices, faced one of Hollywood's most dramatic financial downfalls. Despite earning over $150 million from his films between 1996 and 2011, Cage's penchant for extravagant spending led to severe financial difficulties. At the height of his career, Cage wasn't just buying luxury items. He was indulging in some of the most bizarre and costly purchases imaginable. These included multiple castles in Europe, a private island in the Bahamas, a collection of rare and exotic animals, and even a pyramid tombstone in New Orleans. His eccentric tastes and unrestrained spending habits soon caught up with him, leading to a financial crisis. Cage's financial troubles were compounded by his failure to pay taxes. By 2009, he owed the IRS over $6 million in back taxes, prompting a series of lawsuits and forcing him to sell off many of his prized assets. His mismanagement didn't end with his spending on luxury items. He also made several poor real estate investments, buying numerous properties at inflated prices that later plummeted in value. As his debts mounted, Cage found himself entangled in legal battles, including a lawsuit against his former business manager, whom he blamed for his financial woes. Despite continuing to work steadily in film, the revenue from his movies was no longer sufficient to cover his expenses and debts. Nicolas Cage's story is a vivid example of how unchecked spending and poor financial management can lead to ruin, regardless of one's income level. His tale serves as a cautionary lesson about the importance of prudent financial planning and the dangers of living beyond one's means. Number 3. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, once the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, experienced an extraordinary rise to fame and fortune, only to see it all come crashing down due to his lavish lifestyle and poor financial decisions. At the peak of his career, Tyson earned over $400 million, an astronomical sum that few athletes could match. However, his penchant for extravagant spending quickly became legendary. Tyson's purchases included mansions, luxury cars, expensive jewelry, and even pet Bengal tigers. His impulsive financial behavior was mirrored by his tumultuous personal life, which included multiple marriages and costly divorces. Tyson's financial downfall was further exacerbated by his legal troubles. He served time in prison for rape in the early 1990s, a conviction that not only tarnished his reputation, but also interrupted his boxing career. After his release, Tyson continued to struggle with substance abuse and erratic behavior, leading to more legal issues and a steady drain on his finances. By 2003, Tyson had declared bankruptcy, with court documents revealing that he was $23 million in debt. His debts included unpaid taxes, legal fees, and settlement payouts. Despite his substantial earnings, Tyson's lack of financial discipline and the high cost of his lifestyle left him financially crippled. Mike Tyson's story is a powerful reminder of the impermanence of wealth and the consequences of poor financial management. His journey from a multimillionaire champion to bankruptcy underscores the importance of living within one's means and planning for the future. Tyson's comeback in recent years, including his ventures into entertainment and a successful one-man show, demonstrates his resilience and ability to reinvent himself. However, his financial collapse remains a cautionary tale for athletes and celebrities about the necessity of prudent financial oversight and the dangers of unchecked spending. Number 2. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson, best known for her role as C.J. Parker on the hit TV show Baywatch, saw significant success in the 1990s as one of the most recognizable faces on television. However, her financial story is a stark contrast to her glamorous on-screen persona. Despite her fame and fortune, Anderson faced severe financial difficulties due to a combination of lavish spending, poor financial management, and legal troubles. Anderson's issues began with her habit of making expensive real estate investments and undertaking costly home renovations. Unfortunately, these investments did not yield the expected returns, leaving her with substantial debts. In addition to her real estate woes, Anderson's personal life contributed to her financial instability. She went through several high-profile marriages and divorces, each with its own set of financial complications. Legal fees and settlement costs from these relationships further drained her finances. Moreover, Anderson found herself entangled in tax issues, reportedly owing millions in back taxes to the IRS. Her financial troubles were often publicized, adding to the stress and public scrutiny she faced. At one point, Anderson was even forced to live in a trailer as she struggled to manage her debts. Number 1. MC Hammer. MC Hammer, born Stanley Kirk Burrell, became a household name in the late 1980s and early 1990s with his hit song, You Can't Touch This, and his flashy dance moves. At the height of his career, Hammer amassed an estimated $70 million fortune, making him one of the wealthiest musicians of his time. However, his meteoric rise was followed by an equally dramatic fall, largely due to his reckless spending and poor financial management. Hammer's lavish lifestyle included a $30 million mansion, complete with gold-plated gates and a staff of 200 people. His penchant for luxury cars, private jets, and extravagant parties further drained his wealth at an alarming rate. Despite his significant earnings, MC Hammer's financial practices were far from sustainable. He made several high-risk investments and maintained an unsustainable monthly expenditure of $500,000. By 1996, just a few years after reaching the peak of his fame, Hammer filed for bankruptcy, claiming debts of over $13 million. His assets were liquidated to pay off creditors, and he was forced to sell his mansion and other luxury items. Hammer's downfall was a harsh lesson in the consequences of living beyond one's means, no matter how large the initial fortune might be. And there you have it, the top 5 dumbest celebs who went completely broke. These stories are a stark reminder that no matter how much you earn, financial wisdom is crucial. Whose downfall surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.